being considered two of the best retired wrestlers who faced each other in the ring in the 90s. Hulk Hogan and The Undertaker are two tough guys who have taken advantage of their fame to become rich and today enjoy lives full of luxury and ostentation, from riding in imposing vehicles to living in incredible properties throughout the United States. But have you ever wondered which of them has the most luxurious life? In this video, you'll see a heated battle between Hulk Hogan and The Undertaker. When it comes to choosing a good place to live, both wrestlers spare no expense, but who has the most valuable property? Starting with The Undertaker. One of his former residences, for example, has just over 6,100 square feet of living space and is located in Hacienda Ridge, in the city of Austin. Originally built in 2007, the rustic-style house has stone walls and beautiful wooden floors, as well as spacious rooms that offer more comfort to the residents. Among the main spaces in this charming refuge where The Undertaker lived are a living room with a stone fireplace, well lit by natural light, a cozy family area with a TV, and a library with wood paneling and bookshelves. The kitchen has a large island in the center, high-quality white cabinets and modern appliances to help prepare everyday meals, as well as a dining area for up to 6 people. The residence also has 4 cozy bedrooms, some set up to receive guests, as well as 5 luxurious bathrooms with distinctive decorations. Moving on to the master suite, you can see that it offered all the comforts the former wrestler needed, such as an exquisite bathroom with a dressing table and a relaxing bathtub. There is also a balcony on the second floor with seating areas and a built-in barbecue, as well as a games room with a wooden table and a bar for parties. Outside, the house is located on a 43,400 square foot plot and has lots of native landscaping, which creates a pleasant atmosphere, not forgetting that there is also a beautiful swimming pool to enjoy and contemplate the views. This residence definitely had everything The Undertaker required. And although no one knows how much the former wrestler bought or sold the property for, in his last listing before it was sold, the asking price was $3.6 million. Hulk Hogan, for his part, owns a mansion in Miami Beach, Florida. The 17,000 square foot home boasts an abundance of architectural details, such as an elliptical floating staircase and a hallway with several glass windows. Outside, there are guest apartments that were built at the same time as the mansion, plus a private bayfront pier, a large swimming pool for recreation, and a well-kept lawn with beautiful trees. Hulk Hogan purchased the property in 2006 for the recording of the reality film Hogan Knows Best for $12 million, and allegedly sold it to producer Michael Bay for $18.9 million. In other words, Hulk Hogan wins this round. Both athletes are completely fascinated by luxury cars, but who has the most impressive garage? There is speculation, for example, that Hulk Hogan has owned beautiful vehicles such as a $35,000 Chevrolet Camaro, a $39,000 Ford Galaxy 500 from 1965, a $40,000 Ford Ram 1500, a $44,000 Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow, a $45,000 1952 Ford F1, a $50,000 C3 Corvette from 1980, a $53,000 Toyota Supra from 1994, a $55,000 Plymouth Barracuda from 1973, a $57,000 Chevrolet Impala from 1966, a $65,000 Plymouth Roadrunner from 1969, a $68,000 Chevy Tahoe, a $70,000 Dodge Charger SRT, a $85,000 Dodge Challenger SRT, a $95,000 Cadillac Escalade. But his most famous car is his illustrious 1994 Dodge Viper, a vehicle completely decked out in Hogan's signature red and yellow color scheme. And to help those in need, the wrestler decided to auction the vehicle for charity, with it being auctioned off for around $75,000. The wrestler's most expensive car, meanwhile, is speculated to be his Dodge Challenger Demon, a super sports car made for those who like speed. The vehicle is equipped with a powerful V8 engine, capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.1 seconds, managing to reach a top speed of 204 miles per hour. And it's no wonder that to acquire this beautiful sports car, you may need to shell out over $180,000 for its most complete models. The Undertaker, on the other hand, one of the forms of transportation he uses the most are motorcycles, and he has been seen with a variety of them during his remarkable entrances to WWE events. Among the motorcycles he owns are Harley-Davidson V-Rod $21,000, Harley-Davidson Fat Boy, $27,000. West Coast Custom Chopper worth $150,000. Among many others that have passed through the star's garage. When it comes to cars, it is speculated that The Undertaker has owned many vehicles, such as a 1978 Mercedes-Benz W123, which seems to have been one of his first cars and is currently valued at around $14,000. The former wrestler has also been seen with a customized Toyota Camry in stock car competitions, and although it's not known how much it's worth, an ordinary model can cost more than $28,000 depending on the version chosen. He also seems to have had a Cadillac ATS, a compact sedan powered by a 202 horsepower engine, which costs around $36,000. It is speculated that The Undertaker also has a Chevrolet Tahoe, a high-performance SUV that can comfortably carry up to 9 people. The interior of this car has excellent finishes for the comfort of the passengers and, of course, has many technological features. And for those wishing to purchase a vehicle like this, you need to shell out around $52,000. The WWE star has also been seen in a Chevrolet Suburban, a versatile, robust, and spacious SUV designed to accommodate a large family. To have this large vehicle in your garage, you need to shell out around $62,000. Some sources also suggest that he owns a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, a robust vehicle equipped with a hybrid engine. And although I don't know if the former wrestler actually owns this car, to get an idea of the price, it is estimated to cost around $75,000. Another car he supposedly owns is a Cadillac Escalade ESV, a sleek and fast car that has 7 seats and offers plenty of comfort for its passengers during journeys. And to own a car like the former wrestlers, you have to shell out around $78,000. The Undertaker's collection also includes a Mercedes-Benz SL Class, a luxury sports car that stands out for its lightweight and high level of performance, which can be purchased for up to $110,000. Another Mercedes car he has is a G-Class, a 2-door convertible, great for any type of terrain, which is worth around $140,000. Going up in price, The Undertaker also seems to have a BMW M760 Sport, an agile, safe and very powerful vehicle, capable of going from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.7 seconds. And to get an idea of the price, you'd have to shell out around $204,000 for this vehicle. The most luxurious car that the former wrestler is speculated to own is a Bentley Continental GT, a sophisticated vehicle from the renowned Bentley luxury car brand. The interior of the vehicle is finished to the highest standard and, of course, it is equipped with a very powerful engine. And it's no wonder that the former wrestler's car has an estimated value of $220,000. And because he spends the most money on vehicles, The Undertaker wins this round. Point for him. Both wrestlers have lived in many places, but who has the most luxurious real estate portfolio? Starting with Hulk Hogan. He currently owns a house in the vicinity of Clearwater, in Florida. Built in 2009, the traditional architecture house features a beautiful 2-way staircase at the main entrance, as well as a stained glass door. Inside, the 5,400 square foot home features incredible wood floors, a spiral staircase with a chandelier and other spacious rooms for the comfort of the wrestler and his family. Among the main rooms are the living room with a TV and a fireplace, the dining area next to the French windows, and the kitchen with wood cabinets and marble countertops, which is next to a breakfast room, which has glass windows that provide great vistas. The place also has 5 bedrooms, an elegant walk-in closet, and 6 luxurious bathrooms, one of which has a bathtub for relaxing in. Outside, the lot is 14,300 square feet, having great balconies to enjoy the views, beside a patio in the back with a separate pool and spa, providing ample space for days of leisure and relaxation in front of the open views to the beach. In recent years, Hulk Hogan expanded his real estate holdings in Clearwater by buying the bungalow next door for $1,600,000, while he had purchased the main house in 2013 for $3,300,000. In addition, it is believed that he also had another house in that area, which was listed for $5,900,000. The most impressive property the wrestler ever owned was a waterfront mansion in Bel Air, Florida. Hulk Hogan bought the property in 1992 and demolished the residence that existed on the site to build a custom mansion of over 17,000 square feet, which was finished in 1996. The farmhouse is inspired by 18th century French architecture and has a rustic, handcrafted design, and among the main rooms of the mansion is the large living room, which features a classic fireplace in the center and cozy couches where the wrestler used to spend a lot of time lying down. In the next space is the kitchen with custom finishings, having large counters for preparing meals, as well as having stainless steel appliances and integrating a dining table. Upstairs there is an incredible master suite, featuring a TV in front of the bed and several windows that bring natural light into the interior, as well as integrating a living area, where there is a lovely bathroom with skylights. The house even has 6 other bedrooms, among which is a modern-style one that has a beautiful grand piano and a large wardrobe, filled with luxurious things belonging to the wrestler's daughter, this being the main place where she spends her time. The mansion also has a private museum where Hulk Hogan was keeping important items from his career, such as the boots he had worn during his wrestling days, some old paintings, belts, and other objects. Heading outside, there's a 100-foot deep resort-style pool that features a waterfall and several nearby relaxing patios. There is also a large 1.5-acre undulating garden, which extends to a private pier where the wrestler had boats at his disposal, as well as jet skis to make use of on a daily basis. Hulk Hogan bought the estate for $2 million and sold it in 2012 for $6,200,000, despite having asked for $25 million in 2006. The Undertaker, for his part, has a beautiful ranch in Texas, and although the records are few, it is known that this place was once rented by Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt while he was working on the film The Tree of Life in the region in 2008. It is currently unknown whether the property still belongs to The Undertaker or how much it may have been sold for. In addition to these properties, it is speculated that he has other properties scattered around the United States, where he is probably enjoying his retirement in more privacy with his family. And because it's difficult to determine all of Undertaker's properties, we'll consider this round a draw. Points for both. Both wrestling stars love to travel in private jets, but who has the best aircraft? The Undertaker has, for example, been seen getting out of a Hawker 800 XP, a modern medium-sized business jet. The interior of the jet is very luxurious and can accommodate up to 10 passengers depending on the configuration. The aircraft of this model that the star used was the N899TM, and to enjoy a jet like this, you have to spend a lot of money. To give you an idea of the price, a new aircraft of this model would cost around $5 million. But if The Undertaker had only chartered it, he may have spent around $4,500 for each hour of flight. On another occasion, the former wrestler has also shared photos on his Instagram account of a Cessna Citation XLS, a beautiful, modern, medium-sized, high-performance twin-engine executive aircraft capable of carrying up to 12 passengers. With first-rate interior finishes, this plane offers quiet and cozy flights. It is not known whether The Undertaker owns this jet, but if he only charters flights, he spends around $5,000 an hour. Hulk Hogan, for his part, one of the aircraft he has been seen using is the Hawker 800 XP model, a modern mid-size executive jet. The interior of the jet is very luxurious and can accommodate up to 10 passengers depending on the configuration adopted. But you shouldn't think that everything has been such a smooth sailing for him, because he has already got a huge scare when the tires of the aircraft burst at the time of the landing. In addition, the price to acquire a new aircraft of this model is about $5 million. But in case the fighter just chartered it, it's possible he spent around $5,000 for each hour of flight. As we don't know if they own the jets they travel in, we'll consider it a draw. As two successful wrestlers who have already faced each other, there's no doubt that they have made a lot of money in their careers. But which one will be the richest? Undertaker, for example. Although it's not known how much he made at the height of his career, in 2019 some sources estimate that Calloway charged around $25,000 an hour just for appearances outside the WWE. In other words, he should earn a lot more than that inside the WWE. Currently, The Undertaker no longer actively participates in matches since he retired in 2020, but he still has a Legends contract with WWE, which serves especially to promote the brand at events around the world. And according to some rumors, The Undertaker makes around $2.5 million a year. It's also worth remembering that as a memorable wrestler who has starred in many matches over the decades, Calloway earns a great deal of money through image rights and sales of his character's merchandise, such as clothing and games. The Undertaker is also a world-renowned wrestling celebrity and has therefore had advertising deals with famous brands, such as a toy line with Mattel. On Instagram, the WWE legend has over 5 million followers, and he also uses the social network to make paid partnerships with brands. It is also believed that the former wrestler received significant amounts of money through Kalahart Crossroads, a company with which he is associated in the real estate sector with Scott Everhart. To give you an idea, the pair invested $2.7 million in 2006 to build a property in Loveland, Colorado. And according to reports from the site, each individual unit sells for around $700,000. Quite a deal, isn't it? And although it's difficult to determine the value of the former wrestler's fortune, some sources estimate that currently, after deducting all taxes, The Undertaker has a net worth of approximately $17 million. Hulk Hogan, on the other hand, has several lucrative businesses. One of his first ventures was launching his own line of products, such as his energy drink called Hogan Energy and his Hulkster Burgers, a line of frozen cheeseburgers. However, from 2012 he decided to open his own restaurants, known as Hogan's Hangout, with him having 2 units in Florida. It is an all-custom venue, which seems to be a great attraction for tourists visiting the area. Restaurant menus offer a wide variety of food such as burgers, chicken wings, tacos, seafood, among many other things. Another of the wrestler's ventures is his Hogan's Beach Shop, which is located in Orlando, Florida. The place sells a variety of custom products and is a fantastic place for wrestling fans to shop. And for those who can't go there in person, Hogan also has an online store where you can get signed items from the wrestler that can go for quite a bit of money, such as a $1,150 signed chair, a $1,500 signed poster, a $3,500 signed belt, $5,000 ring-worn long tights, and even a $6,000 t-shirt had worn. However, his social networks can also be considered another business venture of the actor. On Instagram, for example, he has almost 2 million followers, and on Facebook the number exceeds 7 million, and he takes advantage of all this visibility to advertise for various companies and also promote their own custom products. As far as his earnings as a wrestler are concerned, some sources estimate that he made almost $10 million a year. And of course, all this gigantic salary was just a consequence of the huge media result he was pulling, with him owning the American television audience record for a wrestling match to this day. And despite having already made a lot of money in his career, Hogan has even said in interviews that at the time he squandered most of his wealth on his lavish lifestyle. Another time when Hulk Hogan ended up losing a lot of money was in 2009, when in the divorce settlement with his ex-wife Linda Bolia, it was reported in the media that the wrestler lost 70% of the couple's net assets, being left with only 30% of all the money they had. But in 2016, the tide began to turn in Hulk's favor when he won his lawsuit against media company Gawker, which released an intimate video of the fighter that was recorded without his consent and had even refused to take it off the air. After a major court battle, they struck a deal that got Hogan about $31 million. And although no one knows exactly what the wrestler's real current financial situation is, we can estimate that Hulk Hogan has a net worth of at least $40 million, a figure that could be much higher if he knew how to manage his money better. And because he has amassed a greater fortune, Hulk Hogan wins this last round. At the end of this fight, we have 3 points for The Undertaker against 4 points for Hulk Hogan, and he is the champion. But if you think there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, deals to satisfy your curiosity.